All right, the Detroit Lions just got more good news ahead of this playoff game. Let me know in the comments, who do you think breaks out for the Lions and who has a big game? I think it's going to be Sam Laporta. I think the Lions win this, and I think Sam Laporta is somebody that the Commanders just have not seen with all the other talent we have, and we have Sam Laporta. So let me know in the comments. Okay, here are two things that have happened. Number one, Kevin Zeitler is out. Now, I know this doesn't, so here it is. He has been ruled out with a hamstring. I know this, that is not very good news. The good news is that Christian Mahogany, our rookie kind of guy that we were really counting on, is going to take his place. Why is this good news? It's because he's going to go in for Zeitler at right guard. And this is nice because he's going to be sandwiched in between Frank Ragnow, Penei Sewell, and Christian Mahogany is our future at that guard position. Zeitler, we know, brought him in. He's a 15-year pro or whatever, veteran, right? He's been here forever. So this is an opportunity to say, okay, we're not going to miss a beat. He finished really high in PFF rankings the last time that he started for Graham Glasgow. So this is an opportunity now for him to play big-time, meaningful football, and he's really good on top of it. So that's good news number one, is that we lose one guy because Craig went through all of our injuries. We've got guys coming back. Terrion Arnold's going to be good to go. So we had some question marks there, and I'll look at it right here real quick. Let's take a look at it. Enos Rakestraw is going to be good to go. David Montgomery, Taylor Decker, Terrion Arnold, no longer listed with an injury designation. So that's the good news. But then the good news is the one guy that we're missing, we have an excellent backup for in Christian Mahogany. Second part of good news, Bobby Wagner, their star linebacker, and I'll show you what he means to this team, has an ankle injury. Now, he has not practiced this week. They said he's going to play, but again, I'm never big on injuries and looking at other teams. It's I hope he's out. I hope he doesn't play. But we've had so many injuries that I don't feel bad about doing that. So he is going to play, but he's banged up. Why does this matter? Well, if you look at it and you go to this shows highest and lowest graded PFF rankings for the Lions and Commanders. So you can see there, Aiden Hutchinson hasn't played. They're just doing a minimum 100 snaps. So it's okay, take Aiden Hutchinson out and take Marcus Mariota out as well. And what you get is they have Jaden Daniels and Bobby Wagner and Terry McLaurin. You can see him down there. They're stars. Let's just say it, right? They're stars. Look how many stars we have, if not superstars, in Kirby Joseph, All-Pro, Jahmyr Gibbs, Penei Sewell, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Ragnow, Montgomery. So this is where, man, you look at that other team, and it's man, they're pretty good. Good news, we've got superstars, and we've got double the amount that they do. And so for every time you think, oh, geez, Terry McLaurin is pretty good, it's we have JMO, we have St. Brown. So the good news in this, we have more good players than they do. And one of theirs, Bobby Wagner, is banged up pretty bad, and the other one's a rookie. So we're in good shape. I love that, okay? Another thing that's really, you got to take a look at that I don't think enough people are talking about is their run defense is bad. Let me pull up the numbers on this. This is kind of an eye chart. Let me see if I can blow it up for you. But it shows the team rankings. It's not blowing it up. But anyway, they're down here. They rank 27th against the rush, and they're giving up 135 yards per game on average. In the last 3 games, they've given up 125 yards. On the road, they give up 145 yards. Conversely, the Lions are great against the run. It's incredible. The last 2 years, the Lions have been great against the run. They're giving up 98.4 yards per game against the run. And so it's the great, you're trying to scheme up plays, you're trying to do all this stuff. How nice is it when you can run the ball behind a great offensive line, Mahogany being one of those, and Jahmyr Gibbs, who is just a superstar. I mean, right? we haven't seen a superstar running back since Barry Sanders, and it's so awesome to have one and know that it's just so exciting to watch because we know one missed tackle and he's going to take it. And that is such a big deal because you see it in these playoff games where they get down into the red zone. It's just tough. It's tough to score from the red zone. You're trying to scheme things up. What about when you can take what should be a 12-yard gain and take it 30 yards into the end zone? That's what Jahmyr Gibbs can do. So their run defense is not great. Another thing that we got to take a look at is, let me pull this up. It's showing basically some high-level PFF stats. Now, again, I love and hate PFF all in one because there's some things like, there's no way. That's off. But take a look at some of these team metrics and you can see. Power ranking doesn't matter, but power rank defense in general, the Commanders' defense is not that good. Numbers don't show it. Why are they good? The Commanders on offense, they have long, sustained drives, and they can do this because of Jayden Daniels' mobility and the read option, meaning they get down to 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, they can pull that stuff, and it's hard to stop. It's really hard to stop, so they can have these sustained drives last week they had like a 17-play drive. So their defense just isn't on the field a lot. So they can keep things in front of them, shorten the game. And so their numbers don't look great, but they continue to win because their defense just isn't on the field a lot and can hold them to 6 points, right? So keep an eye on that. Another thing that I think we have to point out is this is where I think PFF is just, I don't know why their metrics are missing it here. PFF grade on Jared Goff is an 81. Jayden Daniels is a 90. Jared Goff is playing at such an historic level that he is getting compared consistently to Peyton Manning and Tom Brady. Tom Brady's 07 team and Peyton Manning's, 13 team? Top 5 all-time offense that the Lions are running in the NFL. So these PFF grade just is like that. How can this be? So I'm going to not like hammer the Jared Goff side because I just don't think it's correct. But I will say that the Jayden Daniels stuff makes you just think, okay, PFF, their metrics like what he can do. And what is it that he can do? And this is where I think PFF is weighted incorrectly, is his ability to run. He runs it at a very efficient clip, meaning he's going to only run 5 times, but each one's going to be a 10-yard gain. It's like, dang, that's 5 first downs that he just ran for. So got to keep that in mind as we play these guys is at the end of the day, the Lions are really good at running the ball. The Commanders can't stop the run. The Lions have more stars than the Commanders do. They have 3 stars. The Lions have 5 superstars and then 6 stars. Right? Like we are not the hunted anymore. We are the hunters. We're the better team at Ford Field, which by the way, Ford Field is like suddenly outdated to me. It's just like, but it's great. But I love it. That's what makes it. You get in there. It's not this dome. It's a enclosed. The roof's low. It's like the roof seems like awful low, lower than I ever remember. It's brick on one side. The noise is just reverberating. It's like that is what we need. That's the kind of energy, or that's the noise that the Commanders haven't seen. I think that's another one. It's like, well, we played at Philly. We played a playoff game on the road last week. I know, but you haven't experienced it. You just have not experienced the noise level that you will inside of Ford Field. It's the way it's built. I don't know if they meant to do it, the way it turned out, but we all know if you've been there, they've got the brick thing going on. We're trying to make it like an industrial thing, and they didn't want it to they wanted to put it right downtown, so they didn't want to do this big dome thing. So it's all just tight, enclosed, loud. Rookie quarterback going in that has not experienced it yet, and I think that's going to be huge. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Let me know who's going to break out in this game. I say Sam Laporta. Could be a defensive player too, though. I mean, really. So let me know your thoughts, and we'll see all of you on the next one.